Mozambique, a land steeped in history, its identity profoundly shaped by 5 centuries under Portuguese rule. This extended period of colonization left an indelible mark on the nation's social, economic, and political landscape, creating a complex legacy that continues to resonate today. Portugal arrived on the shores of Mozambique in the 1500s, initiating a period of profound transformation and, ultimately, exploitation. They took the land, displacing communities and reshaping the agricultural landscape to suit their own interests. The resources were systematically extracted, enriching the colonizers while depriving the Mozambican people of their natural wealth. And they left the people with little, creating a system of inequality that would persist for generations. Life for most Mozambicans meant forced labor on plantations and in mines, enduring harsh conditions and receiving meager compensation for their efforts. Little education was provided to the indigenous population, limiting their opportunities for advancement and perpetuating a cycle of disadvantage. And almost no rights were afforded to them unless you became assimilado, a process of cultural assimilation that demanded the rejection of Mozambican identity, which hardly anyone did, as the requirements were stringent and the process inherently discriminatory. The Portuguese, and a tiny elite, lived well, enjoying a privileged existence built on the exploitation of the majority. The vast majority farmed land they didn't own, working as sharecroppers and facing daily discrimination in every aspect of their lives. This system was deliberately designed to keep Mozambicans powerless, ensuring the continued dominance of the colonial regime. But frustration grew, simmering beneath the surface of a seemingly compliant society. People saw neighbors gaining independence from colonial rule, witnessing the dismantling of empires across the African continent, and wondered with increasing urgency, why not us? Why must we continue to endure this injustice? The pressure built relentlessly, fueled by decades of oppression and the growing awareness of what was possible. And the idea of revolution, once a distant dream, began to take root in the hearts and minds of the Mozambican people. The seeds of change were planted by anger at the injustices suffered, hope for a better future, and the unwavering dream of freedom and self-determination. Soon, Mozambique would rise up and demand its own future, embarking on a long and arduous struggle for independence. By the 1960s, Mozambique's anger turned into action. Educated Mozambicans returned home with new ideas: freedom, self-determination, revolution. Small resistance groups formed, united by a single goal: kick Portugal out. In 1962, 3 groups merged in Tanzania to form FRELIMO, the Mozambique Liberation Front. FRELIMO, led by Eduardo Mondlane, became a unified movement demanding full independence. Mondlane, a skilled diplomat, gained support from the Soviet Union and China. Peaceful protest was tried, but